Hey guys, and welcome to Jays and Kays. What I've got here today is a Casio GShock GA-100 LG, and this isn't your run-of-the-mill GA-100 because we've got our custom bezel and adapter set on this for a two-piece strap and what have you, but I also got a set of JaysAndKays BULLBARS on this, so it looks a little bit different. But anyway, the reason we're making this video is to show you how to set the time on this model, and there's a couple things to know about this. One is you're going to set the time from the normal timekeeping mode, and that's the mode we're in right now. But let me show you how you differentiate that from the other modes. First thing to know is if you see this day of the week indicated, that's your normal timekeeping mode. And so what does that mean with the other modes? Well, each of them has its own appearance for you to differentiate. If I hit that mode button, we're getting to the stopwatch mode, as you saw from the STW. Now you can see the stopwatch times and status there. Go to the next mode, which is our timer mode. You see the TMR and then that right arrow, so that's indicative of that mode. And then our world time mode, if you see the city code displayed here, then you're going to know you're in the world time mode because the city code is not displayed on the normal timekeeping mode. So that's a way to differentiate that. And then finally your alarm mode, and so you'll see one of the alarm identifiers here, as well as the status of it and the time that it's set for and what have you. So that's how you're going to tell that mode, and then that's it. So you're back to your normal timekeeping mode there. So how do we set the time on this? We've got your adjust button up here, and we're going to press that down and hold it down until you enter your adjustable mode there. And so we've got a different city selected there, and you could always change that city. Let's change it to New York. Nonetheless, you can see the time of day. It's 10:21. It was previously 9:21 was the prior time zone. But anyway, you would depress your mode button to go through the individual parameters. There's a daylight saving. There's your 12 or 24. There's your seconds. There's your hour. In fact, let's change that hour. Let's go take it to 9. And if you wanted to change the time to 21 or what have you. Anyway, I'm just changing the individual values. It's pretty obvious at this point. Here's our calendar date and whatnot. And then your light duration, whether it be 3 seconds or 1.5 seconds. And let's keep it at 3, okay? And then finally, you should come back to the beginning with your city designation. This is going to be your home city, by the way. So once we're done with that, hit your adjust button again. And so we can see that our time, if we toggle this is your calendar date displayed right now, but you hit your forward button, you could toggle so you see your time. The digital time is 9:18, but we also notice that our analog hands seem to be off. They're not correct, and that's possible with this model if the watch endured some sort of mechanical shock or magnetic interference. Your analog indicators, which include your hour and minute hands, but also your speed dial here, could become offset, and there's a way to adjust those as well. So when you're in normal timekeeping mode, you're going to press and hold down your forward button down here until it enters this adjustment mode here. Now the first thing you can adjust is going to be your speed dial, and that should actually be pointing at this 50 value up here. And so what you would do is you'd press your forward button to toggle that, and actually I should say to step that. And I can only go in one direction, and I can't necessarily do any high-speed movements on this, so I just got to keep pressing it till it's right at 50, and there we go. It's right at 50, so we'll press the mode button again, and now we have the option to set our hour and minute hands, and they're going to drive straight to the 12 o'clock hour. That's where they should point if they're correct. Now we've just recognized that we have an offset, and so you can toggle this clockwise or anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. And you could also hold the button down to make it do a high-speed continuous motion if it was very far offset. And so I'm going to go ahead and dial this around, step it to where it needs to be, till it's right at 12 o'clock. And then, you know, we can go back to the speed dial adjustment. We don't need to, so let's just hit your adjust button one more time. And now it should go straight back to the time it was before, but we've calibrated it to address that offset it had. So let's wait to see what it says. There we go. So now the analog hands are pointing at 9:20 and our digital time is 9:20. So there you go, guys. That's how you're going to set your time and adjust your analog hands. Any questions, just give me a holler. Thanks. Bye.